Years ago, at a ceremony when I was the receiver of taxes, I met a very nice young man by the name of Mark Lauricella, an Eagle Scout ceremony right in West Hempstead. And Mark and I struck it, and we hit it off very, very well. We became friends, and as his career went on, he joined me. I was the beloved receiver of taxes for a very long time here in the town of Hempstead, and Mark worked with me. And then Mark went to law school at night. Mark served in this building as a town attorney for over a year, and then decided to join the Coast Guard JAG Corps. And I couldn't have been any more proud of him. And I was really excited. And that's why when he called to tell me he had attained this promotion, I said to him, I think we should do a great ceremony. But I'm most particularly happy to see the Scouts who presented our colors. Eagle Scouts are a very, very special breed. They're very unique. And I always tell people, Eagle Scouts go on to great accomplishments. And he is a symbol and a testament to that.
Right now, as we speak, here on this beautiful morning, here in the village of Hempstead, in the town of Hempstead, there are young men and women in our armed services all across the world, in dangerous places, risking their lives for us. Let's just have a round of applause for them as we remember them. And the Coast Guard is so, so important here to us. It's no exaggeration that Long Island, New York, and communities across the country wouldn't be the same without the dedication of the Coast Guard. They ensure our economy can thrive and that our communities stay safe. Mark wasted no time in his life in getting involved in public service. He went to work for this town's government in this very building while rising up in the ranks of the Navy and the Coast Guard, all the way up to the White House, where he served as a military aide to President Biden. He always looked professional, he always looked great. And what makes all of this so extraordinary is that Mark wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth, with a big head start in life. Mark got here the old-fashioned way, working his way up the ladder. He got here the old-fashioned way. He earned it. And because of that, Mark's journey is an inspiration to all of us, especially to young people growing up here in Hempstead. His example shows that hard work, commitment, love of community can lead to great things.
Being in that troop and becoming an Eagle Scout is what set me on a path of public service, and it's been my passion ever since. And I want to also thank Supervisor Clavin, somebody who recognized that passion for public service in me, gave me the opportunity to work for him, but more importantly was an amazing mentor to me. When I was a young man just out of college, I was on the fence about whether or not to go to law school, and Don sat me down and he told me a story about how he worked for State Senator Norm Levy, who encouraged him to go to law school, and he wanted to pay that forward to me. And I was a little skeptical, but here today, it all worked out well, and I want to thank Don for that, so thank you. When I went through basic training, the instructor told us that what got us here into the Coast Guard is not going to be enough for us to get through and to continue on in service, that we can't rest, we need to always be improving. So what got me to this rank is not going to be enough to get me to where I need to be next. So I know that this is something that I'm dedicated to, and I'm happy to serve the Coast Guard and continue to do my very best. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.